tells me two things. One, you're lazy, and two, that's how you operate and everything else. Just saying, prove me wrong. It's called the shopping cart test. Look it up. It's a real statistic. So yeah, this is your public service announcement to put your carts back, bro. Stop being lazy. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So, very interesting week. First week of Donald Trump being the president. No time wasted on signing and implementing things. So, if you're in the military, and it's been interesting for you. If you're a private citizen, also been interesting. But for those in the military, it's been especially interesting with some of the changes being made. So this is a good lesson, though, in control what you can control, man. There's a lot of people getting all up in arms and all these things, and at the end of the day, that shit ain't up to you, bro. Like you gotta take care of what you need to take care of. As business owners, this is especially true, and that's kind of like what the lesson is this week is. There's a lot of different things that you could complain about, that you could say were the reason that things didn't happen, there's a reason you didn't make money, or this or this or this. At the end of the day, you're just being complaining. You're just bullshitting. And so some of the things and lessons you can take from that is you're going to lose weekends. Straight up. Like, I think as a military or anybody starting a small business, and you are trying to use your main source of income, obviously, to help fund what you're doing, it can be hard because you're already working kind of that 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And the biggest opportunity you have to build your business is on a weekend. And that shit sucks. Like, there's no, I know we have this like, oh, like you should love the hustle and love this. But when you are a husband, when you have children, when you are a dog owner, when you are tired, when you are, when your job requires a lot of mental capacity, all those types of things, you may really want to do it, but you also have a lot of other responsibilities, right, pulling on you from day to day. So for those of you that know, I have 5 kids in my house. It gets hectic around here. Now, that's not all the time. It's every other week. There's 5. Some weeks there's 2. Some weeks there's 5. And so that being said, I'm strategic about how things fall, but it doesn't always work out like that. Some weeks are just running. From one week to the next, there's a lot of running, right? And so be comfortable with the fact that you are going to lose weekends. You are going to lose sleep. You are going to miss parties and hang out, things that are going on. And the best thing an entrepreneur, business owner, small business owner, military member who is trying to transition into being a business owner is you need to learn how to say no. You need to be comfortable with my grind is more important right now than us hanging out and drinking. Now, that being said, you also have to understand that saying no when you are tired. Now, what I mean by that is you can't every week be like, I'm tired, and then you're just not doing stuff. There's a difference. But if you are running week after week and your Monday through Friday is jam-packed, you're not only doing what you're supposed to be doing in maybe your 9 to 5 or whatever, or even maybe your small business, and then the weekend comes and there's an activity that is happening that might not necessarily be considered only social. It could potentially be a business activity. But at the end of the day, like, you just got to take a knee for a night, especially when it comes to like your family. So like my wife and I work a lot. We both have multiple W-2 positions. We both help in the business. We have the kids. We have the dogs. We, all these things. And we take time every single day to spend time together. But sometimes, like, we just want to chill. Like, we just want to sit down on the couch and, like, spend some time together. And you have to know when your cup, like people like to talk about, your cup is getting low. You have to know how to say, hey, I'm I'm running a little dry and I just gotta take a knee and like refresh, and that's okay. But that comes with saying no, because there are people who are going to want you to show up to things, to do things, to help with things. But you have to be comfortable enough to say, hey, you know what? I super appreciate the invite, but I can't do it. And that, I will say, is probably one of the hardest things for business owners, small business, nonprofits to learn, is because you are initially probably going to feel like you're letting people down, especially for nonprofits. All the nonprofit owners that we know and all that, that's one of the hardest things they have a problem with, is saying no, or hey, I don't have it, or hey, I can't do that for free. People are going to allow you to do as much stuff for free until you set a boundary, I promise you. So, but this week, oh, it's my dog yawning in the background. But just like with this, with the vlog, my goal is always to post it at 10, but that obviously doesn't always happen. I think it's only happened maybe even once. This week it ain't gonna happen, right? And that's okay to me, because at the end of the day, it's still being executed on. It's just this was a really long week, and I took a knee and took some chill time, and so but it's getting done, and that's what matters most, is did you finish? And so that's kind of the lesson of this week, especially for my military folks who are trying to figure out how to balance. Balance is bullshit. There is no such thing as balance. What there is that sometimes one thing's going to take a lot of your attention and something else is going to get less attention. And it is up to you ultimately to figure out when those ebb and flows happen. Sometimes my business gets an extreme amount of attention and my family may get a lower amount of attention that week. It's my responsibility, along with like me communicating with my wife and my family, to know when those things are happening, because then I need to say, okay, now it's time for me to give my family some attention over the business maybe this week, right? And so, and we've built kind of a culture in that in the house, is to kind of communicate what we need when we need it. And so that being said, I appreciate you guys as always for being here with me, rocking with me. Let me know some of the things, if you like, that you want me to talk about, struggles, wins, whatever, and I can talk about those things, past, present, future, whatever, and we can go from there. Because at the end of the day, I want to build this channel so that you guys have information to help you go to the next level. I talk to too many great military members, especially, who have great ideas and can do great things, but there is a lack of us in the space to communicate with, and I am hoping that I can fill that void for you guys. So I hope you all have a great week. It's your boy, Coach Cam. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.